Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're playing the E-100. I actually managed to get a nuke in this video, and spoiler alert, no, I don't get to drop it, but it's a pretty entertaining game nonetheless. I don't really play Super Heavies, so I thought I would leave this running in the background while I tell you guys about me moving house. Yep, that's right, we've found a place now that's a little bit closer to my family. There's a lot of Dom Toretto memes going around for that, but yeah, we're moving to a bigger place. I'll have my own office, and more importantly, the thing that I struggle with the most with this channel and making content is that we're actually getting gigabyte internet, which is huge. That means I'll be able to do a daily upload, not have to wait 4 hours on it getting updated, and I'll be able to do a daily live stream on Twitch almost every single day. So obviously for anyone who's ever done a house move, it's quite a stressful thing to happen. On top of that, I haven't been very well. I've been actually pretty ill recently with kidney stones, which has affected other things. Then I've got the stress to remove on top, making excuses basically. So that's the reason why uploads have been kind of irregular. I've just been uploading when I've had the energy to do so. I don't want to upload stuff that's kind of like miserable and horrible and it's not enjoyable to watch. I would rather just wait it out, get to a better place, and then start making some more stuff for you guys. Yesterday as well was also my birthday. I had a birthday stream yesterday live on Twitch. I was going to put a video out on YouTube yesterday to let people know that I was going to do it, but my energy levels were super low. Basically had disassembled the couch, packed everything into boxes. We started doing some cleaning up operations, so by the time I got around to that, taking stuff to the recycle center, I was just absolutely burst. So I managed to stream for a couple of hours regardless, which was a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much for hanging out there. I thought we'd do like another sort of like birthday party like celebration after I've moved, because my family as well kind of had to put it off because one, coronavirus and the whole area thing. But once I move, we'll have a wee party and stuff. It'll be cool to hang out with you guys. I'll make sure to upload a video on YouTube to let you know when I'm doing that, and we can come hang out, maybe do some giveaways and stuff for you guys. I thought it'd be pretty cool. Now while this footage is also playing in the background, I would like to really thank everyone who's been here for the past like year and a half on YouTube. Not even actually, like a year and 3 months or something. I think it was April was when I started the channel. So just over a year. There's so many people here now. 92,000 subscribers or something. This is huge. It's absolutely massive. Thank you guys all for hanging out. For the people who leave comments and likes as well, that it's because of you guys that the channel's grown so quickly. You have no idea the difference it makes. If everyone who watched the video liked the video and left a comment, I'd probably be like 2 million subs by now. And because of you guys being here and doing that and basically promoting the channel through YouTube's algorithm, it has made my channel explode. And then I've had the ability to be able to move to a place that costs a wee bit more than we were living at now, to get a bigger place to take the channel to the next level, hopefully. To give you an idea of what it's been like to record and make videos where I am, literally our living room, bedroom's kind of like the same area. It's very cramped. Nuxie, she's like working in the NHS. She's a job like as a nurse in a hospital, so she can be like day shift, night shift. I have to kind of work the content round about that because obviously what I'm doing is noisy. I'm shouting no and not ideal really loud, trying to be like energetic about playing War Thunder but not wake everybody up. I've got neighbors too. There's people downstairs, there's people upstairs. My dog barks at things, it distracts me. And now I'm going to have a little office for just me and you guys, which is going to be like a whole different experience. I'll just be able to lock myself away from the rest of the world, focus on what I'm doing, upload stuff for the gigabyte internet, and everything will just be amazing. Now, as well as everyone who's been on YouTube, I would like to thank a big, massive group of people. Before I started YouTube, I was actually a Twitch streamer. I got partnered over there before I'd even thought about doing YouTube. And all my viewers over there, everyone who's subscribed, given bitties, donated, just hung around and helped me boost the channel, watched all the sponsored content that I did over on Twitch, really fueled this fire to come over to YouTube, as well as the encouragement from Fly Daily and everyone else who got me to go over and do YouTube. It's just been a really good experience going into YouTube, already having a community of like 10-15,000 people. It was obviously a very good platform to step up from us being over there. I'm really looking forward to getting back to Twitch. I feel like I've betrayed everyone who'd subscribed to me and followed me there before. I maybe stream like 8-10 hours a day almost, and I think a lot of people joined there to kind of hang out, and now they've been left with like a half-hour long video every single day as a sort of consolation prize. So the fact that I'm going to be able to put a video out every day and then stream every day means that I get to engage with those guys again. I'm just super looking forward to it. And last but not least, the support on Patreon. Now, I started Patreon because someone asked me to put a Patreon on the channel so that he could help me out donating money there so I could buy well, basically new equipment for my old PC, which is now being retired because we managed to buy a whole brand new PC. I put that there. I put the link in. People have found it. I didn't really promote it. I just leave the link there. There's now like 90 people on Patreon. Like, you guys chipping in there is huge. Anytime something's broke, like a keyboard or a mouse, or like I need to buy a new hard drive for my PC, that money's all there, like, as a sort of like dip-in fund to make sure that I can keep the channel going for everyone else to watch. That is massive. That being there as a sort of backup is huge. Like, it's basically like a safety net if something goes wrong, so that I can keep continuing doing what I'm doing. Also, you guys have kind of funded things like having to hire a removal van and various other bits and pieces of getting the stuff from here to the new place. So I would like to thank you guys, and hopefully that's a good enough cause for all the sort of like Patreon funds. I can't, obviously there's nothing really else to spend it on when it comes to like the growth of the channel, so that's basically what I've invested it into. Now, for the YouTube channel itself, nothing will really change, except I'm going to be upgrading the ideas and stuff that I'm doing for videos. When I've got my own office, I've actually got a green screen thanks to one of my best friends, Ian, who bought it for me. It's one of those Elgato ones that I pull out. Before, when I was doing live streaming, I would incorporate it into the War Thunder games and actually superimpose bits and pieces into the live games, and I'm going to translate that over to some of the War Thunder stuff that I'm doing. I'm taking a lot of influence from guys like Wellen and other YouTubers and Twitch streamers that I watch to get my content where I want it to be, where it's just like pure entertainment, nothing to do with tank reviews or anything like that, although I think you guys get a general idea of what a vehicle is like from me just playing it, and that's just really the idea. But I want to do really dumb stuff to make people laugh and hopefully just make your day brighter. So basically my new office is going to be like a whole recording studio. I need to get a nice camera, better lighting, and then we can just go absolutely ham doing ridiculous stuff, like superimposing myself in windows and stuff, shouting at enemy tanks. It's just going to be, it's going to be awesome, and I love doing stuff like that. It's really fun for me to do, especially like if I've got a stupid costume on. You guys will see. I have absolute faith that you'll enjoy it. It'll be like sort of like goofy intros, and then we'll go into like the regular content and stuff. When something funny happens in a match, I'll be able to kind of do just really funny witty stuff off the cuff. It's going to be amazing, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. Literally everyone who's hearing this, if you are a viewer of this channel and you watch the ads, you leave likes and stuff, it's because of you that I'm able to do it, and I'm so excited. And also on top of that, because we have a whole house, I've got a whole bunch of webcams and things, like stuff that I can take mobile. I kind of want to take you guys through like the steps of my whole life, like through Twitch and maybe another YouTube channel, where like I go do things around Scotland. We can visit some like air museums, tank museums and stuff that are here in the UK. Go do some events and stuff like that. I really just want to get out of the house, especially with like lockdown was hopefully lifting shortly. I'll be able to go around and actually get some like UV rays on my skin for a change. And it'll also, I guess we can enhance like the War Thunder content by kind of subsidizing it with like some of the real stuff that's here. I have this like luxury of living near so many like military airfields. Duxford Air Museum's not even that far either, to be honest, like for a drive. Further south, obviously, things like Tankfest and stuff, we can go head over there. Down in Kent, it's a wee bit longer trip, but things like that, I would love to do with you guys. I've got so many contacts from my previous job when I worked doing the sort of like military shows and stuff like that, that we can make all this stuff like a really cool thing to happen. I know a guy who owns a Comet tank. I know a guy who owns a Stuart. I know a guy who owns an M18 Hellcat. I know guys who own literal Panzers. So there's tons of stuff that I can take you guys on adventures that I've already done before I started Twitch and YouTube, and make videos on it and bring it to you guys for the scene on YouTube and for Twitch as well. Now, I've actually got a bunch of questions from the Q&A that I promised I would do. I thought I would get through some of them while the rest of this video plays out. Erisad asked me, what's my favourite plane? I think I've got two, actually. I love the Buffalo, and I also... my favourite plane, like, flat out, is the Dole 335 B2, for sure. Man asks, have I eaten a pierogi yet? No, I haven't had a pierogi. I actually not have the slightest idea of where to get one here in Scotland, but I'll definitely look out for one as well. Noxious Flames asks, are we going to do the Normandy event? Yes. Whenever I manage to get everything all set up and then get my feet on the ground, get a kind of idea of what I'm doing, then we'll definitely do some more of the historical events with the custom battles live on stream. Definitely going to do that for sure. Parth asks, have I ever had a paranormal experience? Yeah, I see ghost shells probably every single day in War Thunder, if that counts. Michigan Train Girl asks, if you're going somewhere, would you rather take a train or a plane? If I'm going overseas, probably a train's a bad idea. I don't want to drown, so probably a plane for that. If I'm going into town or something, I would rather take my car, to be honest with you, than a train. The further I'm away from the general public, the better. Slender Piggy asks, will I do an enlisted video? No. And Teddy Bear asks, is there a chance you'll play other games? What games would you like to upload other than War Thunder? I've actually got like a few different video recordings I've got from playing 0 Hour with Sheriff Eli, and also Fly Daily and Sheriff Eli, and Classy Packs, three of my really good friends, of us playing Call to Arms, the new Ostfront Gates of Hell game, which is awesome, really fun to play. Eflam asks, how does it affect you, if all, knowing that some 80,000, no 90,000 people look up to you and hold you at a higher standard than most? I didn't really think about it until you put it like that. And now I'm a nervous wreck, thanks. Firehound asked me, how do you seem to know the main weak spot of every tank in the game? Well, one, I don't, and two, I think on the launcher and Steam combined, I now have 10,000 hours of War Thunder, which is an awful long time. I'd be surprised if I didn't know most of the weak spots on tanks at this point. Gziggy asked, what's your favourite animal? Peregrine falcon, or any bird of prey for that matter, but specifically the peregrine falcon because it's the fastest animal on Earth, and it's also really cool. I love the patterns on its feathers. I'm just a big bird guy, honestly. Noxious Flames asks, what's my thoughts on virtual reality? Definitely the future. Oculus were very kind enough to sponsor me for doing a video. It was an advertisement for Myst, and I basically use my Oculus on a daily basis to play Beat Saber 1 to keep fit. I also play a lot of games on there as well. It's really hard to record those though, but for live streaming, I don't know, maybe I can save up for one of those Valve indexes and be able to actually do some cool video content on that. I'm desperate to play Half-Life Alyx, but VR for me is like definitely the future. I know I'm like 36 years old and I started playing video games on an Amiga and an Ataris and stuff like that. But I'm definitely one of these people who's like super progressive when it comes to the development of video games. But VR in like 10, 20 years is just gonna take over just playing normal ass video games for sure. Combat Wombat says, one vehicle you could add to the game right now, what am I adding? Churchill AVRE, all day, every day. 200 meters range, gigantic petard, like trash can projectile, only HE, will be so much fun for the British Tech Tree. Please guys, you make it happen. B asks, what's my doggo's name? His name is Cassidy. Cass for short. Definitely not related to close air support in War Thunder. Don't even ask me. Moon asks, do you have some regrets about moving on from Airsoft? Do you miss some things about Airsoft? I miss like the community from it. I missed it a lot actually when I left, but now we have the War Thunder community, like the Discord specifically here. It's definitely scratched that itch. It's a lot bigger than my Airsoft community was, but it's just not a physical thing. Not yet. Would I get back into Airsoft? Probably. I've actually been invited out to Texas with Clean and Operator Drewski to play some Airsoft with those guys. That should be pretty fun, honestly. I'm actually looking forward to that. Struggle Bust asked, you talked about a zoo game before when it War Thunder seem to be really getting you down. Any chance of streaming that in the near future? Planet Zoo? Oh, absolutely. We had our Death Camp Zoo. Definitely will recreate that as well, and not have 90 elephants in one pen that's about the size of a shoebox. That was so much fun to play. So yeah, definitely Planet Zoo stuff soon. I really like streaming that game. It was a lot of fun naming all the animals after people in chat, especially if they were idiots and then they got to be a monkey. And finally, Chromosonus asks, what's your favorite YouTube video that you've made? Definitely has to be Saving Private Ryan. That time where Fly actually left to make dinner and then he spawned an M16 by accident because he was readied up, and we pushed him from one cap to the other and won the game with him. It was absolutely awesome, dude. It was just fun to edit, and the fact that it happened on a live stream and I was recording at the same time with Benny, Jean-Claude Van Schott and Fly, the banter between us was just absolute gold. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Anyway, that's all the questions for now. A huge shout out to these guys in the game, by the way. They actually drove off the B cap so that I could drop the nuke, but unfortunately the last player died and I couldn't get the bomb to the middle of the battlefield quick enough, so big shame. Anyway, Thursday is the day that I get the internet put into the new place. Yeah, it's happening that fast, by the way. So as soon as the internet's installed, I should have all my desks and stuff already set up to go, and I'll be basically just getting straight back into it. So you can expect a video on Thursday, and then probably every day from there with ease. And I'd just like, again, to thank everyone in this channel, everyone that's helped me out and watched the videos. You guys are awesome. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Much love, and bye-bye.